The DJI Neo 2 has gesture controls, but how does it stack up against the DJI Spark, which was the first DJI drone to have gesture controls? What's going on, guys? My name is Dan Davis and I'm the creative director here on DansTube.TV, which is Australia's #1 drone YouTube channel. And today we're checking out the DJI Neo 2 and we're checking out the gesture control mode. So using your hand, you can move the drone like you're a Jedi master. You can push it away, bring it in close and control it. And this is actually really handy if you don't have a controller, you don't have your phone set up, but you want to frame the shot differently. You can literally just adjust the drone with your hand. It's really cool. So I haven't actually used it yet. I used it with the Spark originally, and that was actually really impressive. I'm surprised it took them this long to bring gesture controls back because I absolutely had a blast using it on the Spark. We're not using any controller here. We're not using my phone or anything like that. It's purely just the drone to show you what you can do without any of those other accessories. So I've got it in a following mode right now. So I'm just going to press the action button and it's just going to launch the drone. And what I'm looking for here is there should be an indicator on the light. So when I put my hand up, okay, it goes blue. So I know, instantly that it's just going to start doing its thing. That is so cool. Oh, it's actually a lot more responsive than the Spark, which you would expect, but you can just adjust it up and down. You can move it left and right with absolute ease. I can do a full 360 all the way around the camera. Oh, that is sick. Love that. And so I believe I just have to move my hands in like so. Oh, there you go. And it just flies in towards me like so. And then if I want, I can just move my hands apart and it will fly back. I don't know how far I can get it to fly back. Oh, it seems like maybe that's the limit there. Straight when I put my hands down, the light changes. It looks like it's a white or a green light maybe. Hard to tell from here. But then at any point, by the looks of it, I can just put my hand back up again and it knows instantly that I want it to start following my gestures. Oh, it's actually super responsive. Really, really responsive here. It's nimble as well. You can get it to move around with absolute ease here. This is so cool. So I've got it coming behind the camera right now. And you can get a bit of speed on it actually as you spin around. And then at any point, I can put my hand down like so, and I can go, actually, I just want it to land, right? So I just put my hand flat, my palm flat. It recognizes, oh, okay, he wants me to land. And it flies in nice and close, finds the palm, and then lands. Whoa, that is cool. Love that. I love how intuitive this is. Honestly, it's so easy to pick up. I could literally tell anyone how to use it and they would be able to pick it up within like 10 seconds. So again, I've just got it in the follow mode. I can just immediately initiate the hand launch. 1, and we're up. So it's cool because you've got a light on there that actually lets you know what's happening and what it's trying to do. So right now it's just doing its thing, but at any point I put my palm up and I can just send it around, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to frame it just so you can hopefully see it. So it's literally that simple, just to move your hand like a wand, like a magical wand. I can just control where I want the drone to be. Now, I know that this might not seem like a practical kind of scenario, but imagine that, you know, you're wanting it to capture a moment with you and your family or your friends or whatever it may be. All I have to do is literally put my hand up and go, actually, I want it to be a little bit higher. And then I put my hand back down and it's just in that position, right? That's simple to do. And then at any point I can just go, okay, actually, I want it to, you know, go back into the hand following gesture mode like so. And I can just have it in front of me. I can put my 2 hands up and move it away like I'm opening up some blinds, and I can just send that drone right back. It seems like it's got a bit of a limit, so that seems to be the limit that it goes to, which is a decent distance. You wouldn't want it to be out of control. So that I think is a really reasonable kind of distance to have it in. And then at any point I can just put my hand back up again. It goes, okay, he wants me to track. And you can see that I can literally get it to track me from that distance. That would also probably be another element of why they keep that distance, is because it needs to actually see my hand and be able to recognize my gestures. But it's so simple to do. Like you can bring it right down to the ground. I can send it directly up. As you can see, like how high can I go? It seems like there's maybe a limit of the height as well, which again makes a lot of sense for safety. So it seems like that's the limit there. And then if I wanted, I can put my hands like that, bring them in. It's just going to return to me. Oh, that is so cool. And then put my hand up again, bring it down. Wow, this is like amazing how responsive it is to your inputs. This is clearly a huge advancement over the Spark. Like I said, I loved the Spark. It did a great job and it was kind of ahead of its time. And then we just never saw gesture controls again. And we've finally got them back and they've done a crazy impressive job here. I also love how at any point I can just put my hands away and it will just be in the follow mode. So right now, it's just going to be in that follow mode. It's moving around with me. But because it's in the gesture mode, I'm noticing that it's not continuing the follow. It's in kind of like a spotlight mode where it keeps me as the focus because it knows I'm in gesture control mode. And so again, at any point, I just put my hand up, the light goes blue, and then I have full control again. So you can see I can literally like move it around like crazy, put my hand down, and that's it, right? It's in the spotlight mode, so I can walk around. And again, at any point, I just go, actually, I want it to follow me again, right? So I just get it to move around. And you can see how responsive it is to those inputs. It's actually so impressive what you can do. You can see if I put it closer to the camera like that, I can do these kind of movements with ease. I can bring it down, shoot it up. So simple. Look how cool that is. And again, at any point, put my hand away and it just goes into the spotlight mode. So it's just going to keep following me around, but it's not going to move. And then if I want it to land, I can walk away, get a bit of distance, put a flat palm out, and I'll go, okay, so I need to land. Comes in nice and close, and it finds the palm with ease. Oh, this thing is fun. If you are interested in the DJI Neo2 or any other DJI drone, camera, or accessory for that matter, then make sure to check those links down in the description below. I've actually helped Australians save over $70,000 on their drone, camera, and accessory purchases. You can reach out directly to the D1 store, sales@d1store.com.au. Just mention DansTube and they'll help you out the best deal they can. Also, if you go to their website, you can just use the code DANSTube to save on most drones, cameras, and accessories. And if you're in store at one of the DJI stores around Australia, mention DansTube as you go into store and they will help you out with the best deal they can. And for my international viewers, don't you worry, I've got some deals down below as well. So check all of those out down in the little video description box. I've got a bunch of deals for people all over the world. So check all of those out. So in terms of the actual gesture controls, they have redefined this because with the Spark, it was impressive. It was at its time ahead of its time, right? It was just so easy to use and I was blown away that I could just move a drone with my hand. This one is way more responsive. You can move really fast. It doesn't lose you. You can push up, down, push it away. And I had no issues with it stumbling. It just seemed to know what I was doing. No issues at all. Then it could go straight back into the following mode, follow me around. And then no, I want it back in gesture control. Like it just seamlessly switches between modes as well. And the fact that you get the obstacle avoidance just gives that extra peace of mind for safety as you're flying the drone. One last test before the battery is depleted. The light will actually go red when it's out of battery and it's ready to land. But again, follow mode, straight into gesture control. I love that I can move with it. Like you can see that I'm just turning around like so. And I've got the hand up. So it's just following me in a circle, right? And let's see. Oh, it lost me a bit there because I just kept moving. But again, nice and easy to get it back in and just move it around with absolute ease. It really is so cool to see. And again, if I wanted to come in close, we've seen all of this, but just to show you that final test, right? That easy just to go, okay, I want it a bit up and I want it on that angle. And then I just let go. And now it's following me from a different perspective. That's what's so cool about this, because without a controller, without my phone, at any point I can go, actually, I want a little bit of a lower shot. So I put the hand up, bring it down, and then I just go, okay, I want it to be a bit lower. So now it just continues on that path. It's a little bit lower, it's a little bit closer, and it's that simple. There we go, the red light's up. So battery life is gone, so it will stop working now with the gesture controls. But that lets me know, okay, well, I need to land it, right? So even though it's continuing to follow me, as you can see, the red light's telling me you need to land it. So I just put my palm out, and even with that low battery, it's gonna come in nice and gradually. And there we go. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really impressed with that. I don't know how many people got to try the Spark when that initially came out, but if you did get a chance, let me know in the comments below. I want to know if you've got a chance to get the Neo 2, how would you compare the gesture controls on the Spark to the Neo 2? If you want to see any other tests, let me know, but it honestly is that simple. You saw it in real time. That was my first time using gesture controls with the Neo 2. And I had no issues. It's just so unbelievably responsive and easy to control. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support, and I'll chat to you in the next one. Peace.